Okay, Knights Templar, welcome to a short introductory video, which will be the first, hopefully, of a long series of videos that we're going to make with tutorials, information, and general helpful tips on how to become a better Clash player and how to help your team. So, we're going to start off this, again, quick introductory video by taking a quick tour of my base. Now, you guys, a lot of you have seen my base when you've looked inside the clan team list, and if you haven't, that's fine too. What we're using here is sort of a modified bunker style base. Now, with the modified bunker style bases, what you do is you insulate or you surround the most important parts of your base, or the part that you want to protect. Now, as with everything, there's a trade-off. In this case, the trade-off is that when you use a bunker style base, you are making it very difficult for people to get into the internal portion, in this case the gold, the elixir, your resources. But the flip side of that is that you make it very easy for them to get to other portions of the base that are less important. What does that mean? That means that it's going to be really easy to get one-starred. There you go. Really easy for somebody to come up and one-star you. So this is not necessarily an ideal base setup if you're looking to gain trophies. However, if you are at this point trying to just gain resources so that you can level up your defenses, in my case, for example, I'm looking to level up my defense units. I've done pretty well so far with the turrets. I've got level 6. I haven't done so well with the air defense. I just finished upgrading that air defense to level 4. Hopefully I'll do this one here next. And then I'm still in the process of leveling up my archer towers, to level 8. I've got some level 7 towers still up there, and then I have one wizard tower that's on its way up to level 5. It takes so stinking long. But I've got the other two already gone. So, here again, going back to it now, even though I'm easy to 1-star, I'm difficult to 3-star. It's very difficult for an enemy player, an opponent, to come in and get into this centralized area. And a lot of that reason is because of what we call converging defense. And converging defense is something we're going to cover in a defense video specifically later, but as this is an introductory video, we're going to move on. Another thought about being easy to 1-star, if you're easy to 1-star, that's not that bad of a thing, because if you're just trying to build up your resources or your resource pool, getting that easy 1-star from somebody is going to give you a free shield, and you're going to be covered for a pretty good period of time. So to make sure that we get beaten now, really just about anybody could walk in here with a couple of archers. They could pick off my town hall, take 15 trophies from me or whatever they're going to get, and now I've got a 12-hour shield. So it is a give and take here. Just to make things a little more interesting in my particular base setup, I put a little hidden Tesla over here just to mess with them a little bit, just so they can come in here thinking they're going to get a freebie and then end up spending more troops than they meant to. A little cruel, but I don't mind. Also, I've got a couple archer towers covering it. Again, I'm not trying to protect it per se. Also, and this is something else we'll cover at a later time, I've got the clan castle pretty close to my town hall, and the reason why is because one of the elders, Quain, he pointed out that if you put a healer inside of your clan castle, as I've done, that you'll actually have the healer go around and heal your buildings. I had no idea. I thought, why would I put a healer in a clan castle? That's a stupid idea. It's actually an awesome idea, and hopefully I'll get a video of it for you guys here sometime soon. Excuse me. So, side areas, and the reason why I did that is because they're great damage sponges. So they have collectors, and all the while they are being chipped away at, I'm trying to pick off my elixir collector. They're getting hit by at least the archer tower, probably by the cannon as well, maybe even by a third archer tower. That too comes into our converging defenses video, which is coming up at a later time. Also, we've got our camps on the corner, or corners, little research hut over here. And then on those open corners, we've built up the walls using stronger corner pieces so that wall breakers can't just come in and get right into our central bunker area. Just for funsies, I've named this base what it looks like to me with all these little phalanges here. Also want to point out that the elder Potter C, he was the one who initially introduced me to something similar to this design. I saw it and considered it. I thought, I wouldn't want to attack a base like that, and so I designed my base very similarly with a few of my own little twists and turns going on. As this was, again, just an introductory video, I'm not going to spend any more time going over my base. I will go over maybe my base and some of your bases in more detail as we make more videos. But some overviews of what we're going to cover in this series. We're going to be talking about attack strategies, base design, which we've talked about a little bit already, the use of different units. So if you're a P.K.A. guy, for example, how do you use P.K.A.s effectively? Do you just drop one in there and hope that it does some damage? No, there's a good strategy that goes along with it. How to budget your resources. Budgeting is not just for adults, guys. If you have some resources, you have needs, then you need to figure out how to spend your resources the most effectively. We're also going to cover defensive strategies, which I think we're going to go into in great detail. How to recruit. This is a good video for elders, newer elders. If you're not in the Knights Templar and you just happen to stumble upon this video, getting a little bit of recruiting tips is going to help you out in your own clan. You're still not going to be as cool as us, but you're going to be a little bit better off for it. You're also going to have different styles of defense, so it's not just about the defense strategy, but what are you trying to accomplish with your defense? We'll talk about that. We're going to review your bases. So, Knights, if you guys catch any of the elders in the clan chat, you can submit your base design and have us review it. We'll break it down. We'll go into detail on how you can improve it, what some of the weaknesses are, and go from there. Trap placement. Traps are super important. How are you going to use them? How are you going to get the most bang for your trap buck? Also, which traps are nigh unto useless and or not worth it? We'll cover all of that. We're also going to talk about some of our opponents. So as we lose some battles, which happens to everybody, we'll review what made us go down in that battle. Also, we're going to figure out how to pick the right opponent, locate file. Guys, thanks again for watching this quick introductory video.